When you're watching music videos on YouTube, you've probably noticed that Vevo logo in the corner, right? I always seek out the official videos with that logo. And let me tell you, Vevo is a giant on YouTube. 7 out of the top 10 most viewed videos are linked to Vevo, and 4 out of the top 10 channels with the most subscribers have Vevo in their name, like Justin Bieber Vevo, with a massive 72 million subscribers. Same with Rihanna, Katy Perry, Eminem, Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, Shakira, Adele, and Selena Gomez, all with over 10 million subscribers and that Vevo tag. Vevo has a total of 26 channels with over 10 million subscribers, with a staggering 250,000 videos that rack up 25 billion views every month. So I'm curious, what's the deal with Vevo? And how did it become synonymous with all these huge artists and channels? So Vevo stands for Video Evolution, which honestly doesn't really clear up much, right? But when I tell you who owns Vevo, things might start making more sense. Here's the thing, Vevo is owned by the record labels. It's a joint venture between them. A joint venture is like a partnership where 2 or more companies team up to create a new entity, but they still keep their individual identities. It's different from a merger where 2 companies become one. In a joint venture, the separate companies still exist, but they work together on a specific project or business. So in this case, the record labels came together to form Vevo, which is a separate entity from the labels themselves. This joint venture thing is actually pretty cool because it allows companies to collaborate and share resources without losing their autonomy. Anyway, now that you know who's behind Vevo, maybe it's a bit clearer why it's associated with so many big-name artists and channels. So there are 3 major players in the music industry: Sony BMG, Universal Music Group, and Warner Music Group. These 3 giants pretty much control the game. Now, Sony BMG and Universal Music Group teamed up in 2009 to form Vevo, a joint venture that's mostly owned by them. Google and a few other companies are also involved, but to a lesser extent. The 2 record labels are the main drivers behind Vevo, and as of last year, Warner Music Group joined the party too. They have a licensing deal with Vevo, which means their music videos are now part of the platform as well. So all 3 major record labels are connected to Vevo in some way. This explains why Vevo has such a massive library of music videos from top artists. It's because the labels themselves are behind it. This partnership is a big deal, and it's changed the way we consume music videos online. So to simplify things, the record labels own the rights to the music videos, and they created Vevo to bring all those videos together in one place. So when you watch an official music video, chances are Vevo has the rights to it. And as I mentioned earlier, Google has a small stake in Vevo, which is why these videos are available on YouTube. But here's the thing, all parties involved seem to benefit from this arrangement. The music videos make money from ads on YouTube, and Vevo gets a share of that revenue, which is then split between the owners and the artists based on their agreements. It looks like everyone's happy with this setup, and as viewers, we should appreciate the fact that all these record labels, artists, and YouTube came together to make it possible for us to watch all these music videos for free. That's pretty amazing. But we should also keep in mind that this arrangement might not always be the case. They even have a watch later feature, so you can save videos for, well, later. And if you're feeling nostalgic, you can check out their Throwback Thursday section, which features classic music videos from back in the day. It's like a blast from the past. But what's really cool is that it's more than just a music video platform. It's a community. You can connect with other fans, share your favorite videos, and even get exclusive content from artists themselves. It's like having your own personal music TV channel, but on demand and at your fingertips. And the best part? It's completely free. So if you're tired of scrolling through endless YouTube recommendations and just want to watch great music videos, head over to... Trust me, you won't be disappointed. It's like the old MTV, but better because you're in control, but with a focus on official music content and a more curated experience. You can explore by artist, album, or song, and even discover new music through their recommendations. It's like having a personal music concierge. And as I mentioned, it's not just about new content. They've got a vast archive of classic music videos, interviews, and performances from legendary artists. If you're a music buff, you'll love digging through the archives and finding hidden gems. Sure, the ads can be a bit annoying, but it's a small price to pay for access to such an incredible library of music content. So if you haven't already, head over to and experience it for yourself. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. It's a music lover's paradise, and a great example of what can happen when the music industry comes together to create something amazing. chew, and discover new content, which is why I'm still happy to have my videos on the platform. But I can understand why Vevo would want to drive traffic to their own site, where they have more control over the experience and don't have to share ad revenue with YouTube. It's a smart business move, and it's likely why they've been cracking down on music videos on YouTube. They want to create a one-stop shop for music fans, and having all the content on their own site is a big part of that. And let's be real, who wouldn't want to keep all the ad revenue for themselves? It's just good business sense. But as a creator, I have to weigh the pros and cons. While I'd love to have more control over my content and keep all the ad revenue, I also know that YouTube has a massive user base and makes it easy for people to find and watch my videos. So for now, I'll just have to wait and see how this all plays out. With their own site, and they've already established relationships with major brands and advertisers. They don't need YouTube to bring in ad revenue, unlike smaller creators like me. So for Vevo, the percentage of ad revenue that YouTube takes might not be worth it, especially when they have the resources and influence to negotiate better deals directly with advertisers. It's a different ballgame for them, and I can see why they'd want to keep all the ad revenue for themselves. But for smaller creators like me, YouTube provides a vital service, connecting us with a massive audience and making it easy for advertisers to find and support our content. It's a trade-off, and one that I'm happy to make, but I can understand why Vevo might see things differently. Vevo's got a strong hand when it comes to exposure, and YouTube's not the only game in town. Vevo's got the power to pull most music videos from YouTube, and if they did, I think a lot more of us would switch to. It's not like it'd be a huge hassle either. Just open a new tab or download a new app and you're good to go. So Vevo's got to weigh the pros and cons. Is the exposure on YouTube worth giving up some of that sweet ad revenue? Honestly, I don't know the answer, but it's a tough call and something that could definitely go down in the future. And another thing to think about is censorship. YouTube's been getting pretty strict about it lately, and let's be real. Who wants censored music? I once accidentally downloaded a censored song from iTunes and it totally ruined my day. But Vevo could offer uncensored music videos on their site, especially if they ditch the ads and switch to a paid subscription, which is rumored to be happening. That would basically make Vevo the Netflix of music videos. You'd have to pay a monthly fee to watch any music videos at all. It seems like this is the route Vevo would prefer, since it gives them total control and a steady income stream. But it's a big risk. Who knows how many people would actually be willing to pay up? So honestly, I think this could be the end of the music video industry as we know it. Music videos are awesome, but let's be real, they're not essential as long as the songs are out there. People might not be willing to pay for just the video part, especially when they can stream the music on Apple Music or YouTube. I think a lot of YouTube views are just people listening to the song without even watching the video. But hey, what's best for viewers is what's happening now. Everything's free on YouTube and Vevo. It's a great time for music fans, but who knows how long it'll last. They might pull all the videos from YouTube or put them behind a paywall, so enjoy it while you can. Let me know in the comments what you think about all this. What do you think would be best for Vevo and the viewers? There are so many factors to consider, and I don't expect you to have all the answers, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you checked out the Vevo website, let me know what you thought. Could it become the YouTube of music or the Netflix of music? Share your thoughts. Thanks for watching.